All right, what's good? What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Shakey Show. My name is Shakey or Adam. A couple quick things before we get into this episode of the podcast. Myself and I know for sure Slimak would like to do the same thing as well. We want to give you all a quick shout out, a very, very big thank you for all of the support that you guys have been showing on the last couple episodes. I know the first episode with Mikey and I has got over 160 views. Have reached last time I checked, we were at 8 subscribers since I started uploading, and I didn't expect to be at any at this point. Honestly, I didn't expect to be getting any views. But other than that, I I just can't believe it. I thank you guys so much. And as I do before every episode, mention the guests, mention a couple conversations, just let you guys know what you guys can look forward to and know what you guys can listen out for. In this episode, we have our guest Fenneix. Some of you guys may know him as his previous alias, RNC or Rob. Um, but in this episode, we just go over a couple topics, mostly about streaming, the gaming community, his past teams, and other things like that. So, once again, thank you guys so very much for all the support that you guys have been showing on the last couple episodes, and I will see you in the outro.
Up, dude?
Not much, man. How about you?
Pretty good. Yeah. What time is it by you right now?
It is currently 11:37 in the evening, so just
Jesus,
across the
I feel
pond.
horrible making you.
Nah,
5:30 here.
Yeah.
Now
don't
I feel bad now. Feel bad.
don't even sweat it. It's fine.
Right, Rob, you are way too nice for all of us. You're just pretty
That's-
no homo, but you look great. You sound great.
Hey,
Feeling
listen,
great.
we just vibing.
Well, right now I kind of think kind of just
Yeah, true.
so,
True. Yeah. No.
Don't worry, we've got our own level of shit show going out here. Not quite as crazy as over there, but we've definitely got our own set of fuckery. So
Yeah. Yeah. No. I get that. Just to get this out of the way, Rob, where can we find you on socials?
at Fenneix on all social medias, Fenneix, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, you name it, I'm probably there.
Cool. All right. Just a reminder to the viewers that will be down in the description as well. Be sure to go follow, sub, like, retweet, anything. Okay. So, Rob, Mikey or Slimak, my co-host, does not know you as much as I might. So you went from RNC over on Twitter,
Yes.
and then you rebranded to Fenneix, or how do you pronounce
Yeah,
it?
Fenneix.
Fenneix. Okay. So you're from RNC to Fenneix. What was your kind of main inspiration to change?
Okay, so this was a Discord call a while ago. Well, actually, it's about 4 months ago. For those that don't know, RNC is my initial. Well, some of my initials is my original gamer tag. I was like, oh, cool, sounds gamer. More recently, I was like looking into content, branding, all that kind of stuff, which makes sense if you're trying to do this stuff full time. And the connotations with RNC, if those aren't aware, is the Republican National Convention, which,
Oh.
crazy enough, I'm not American. I have no interest in American politics, nor do I want my anytime someone types in RNC looking for my content, a bright orange man to appear on all the thumbnails of YouTube videos. Crazy thought. So it was like, well, fuck, I need to look in some rebranding. And I was like looking at names. We kind of were thinking possibly an animal, and that came up with the Fennec Fox, because there's a skin in Black Squad called the Fennec, which was like the original game I created content on.
Yeah.
So I was like, throwback to the boys, and it's like, well, you can't use Fennec because then animal vids are gonna come up and animal content, like they're gonna be
Right.
info
And
about the Fennec Fox. So it's like I need to come up with a like an ending to it. So we're like looking around at names, and then Phoenix, because I was playing Valorant at the time and I was maining Phoenix, and so together it was like Fenneix, and it was free on every social media, like the OG clean just Fenneix. So I was like, fuck it, we're
yeah.
doing this shit. And within like 2 days, I'd got a graphic designer on it working on a logo, and within a month everything was rebranded, and boom, now we're here and chilling.
Oh yeah.
I remember the day that you got the rebrand done. You
Dude,
had that hyped up like to absolute shit, and you fucking killed it, dude. Being
Vass
100% honest.
did such a great job with that. I was
Yeah.
so happy with how it came out. I was like, oh, beautiful.
Yeah,
It was clutch.
it was, dude. And it's like it's original too, so it's not gonna be like, oh, Fenneix. Who else is gonna pop up?
Or 1 2
Yeah.
7 5 or you have to put
Yeah,
numbers.
exactly. Google,
Right.
Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, like you name it, it will come up. It's so useful. It's fucking
Yeah.
great.
That's
Yeah.
what I like about mine. You type in Slimak into Google, and it's like the first 10 things that pop up is all life.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly, and that's perfect for
Mm.
content creation because it
Yep.
means if someone wants to look for you, they will find you instantly. It's not like they have to write Fenneix Valorant or Fenneix COD or like
Yeah.
anything. It's just the name and boom, you're up. And like
Yep.
content creation is already hard as it is trying to get found. But
Oh
when
yeah,
they
for
can't
sure.
even find you when you type your name in, like there's no chance in hell.
Branding
Yeah.
is like the number one thing to content creation. That's what I'm figuring out right now.
Yeah.
It's useful to an extent, but it's like if you can get the right name down and figure out your niche and your way to be discovered, then you're in the clear.
Yeah. So, Rob, Mikey and I, or Slamek and I,
Yeah.
are both part of a little business that we, a quote unquote business that we started. We call it
Mm,
half-ass started so far, um, known as Slimak Entertainment. And I mean, we had mentioned this in his episode, the first episode. Slimak is just his last name, so um, that's just kind of where that all came from. But other than that, he's a streamer, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then um, do you so Rob, you are on Twitch, over at Fenneix in the description. Um, what other socials like do you go by? Like TikTok or any other things?
Right now, my main thing is so Twitter is of course COD community. Everyone like is around there for the most part.
Right.
At the moment, I post on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram on top of that. But my main focus right now is growing YouTube and TikTok as those are discoverable platforms. Twitch, of
Right.
course, it's fun streaming, but there's no growth. It's not like discoverable, easy to make content. You can't make a video on Twitch and then 3 months later it's still gaining views and traction and subs. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, no, I get that for sure. Um, but with like okay, so onto your Twitch,
Mm.
what's your main game that you play like right now?
Right now I'm actually really enjoying COD. I'm playing like Modern Warfare and Cold War, which I did not think I would be, but hey, here we are.
Yeah. Slimek, you want to talk about your story about Cold War?
Oh, hit me with this.
He
Which
needs to hear.
one? Which one? Which one?
Well,
The
let's go with
controller and the headset one, or the?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh, so I was hopping on just to play some like casual game,
Mm.
and I played like 2 games that were decent, and then the next one was filled with people just ridiculous, and I couldn't even move out the spawn for like 5 games after that. So my controller is now snapped in half. My headset is snapped into like 3 different pieces, and the game has been uninstalled.
I don't blame you. The game the bad lobbies, like to me, I don't have because I'm a competitive shooter at heart. Like I like the competition, but there are lobbies which are just awful.
Dude, they're
Like
yeah,
so
I think
bad. They're so
that like
bad.
the last game before I was just playing before I got on, I was the last person alive in my whole team, like playing TDM. Everyone else had left, and the other team just had VTOL, AC-130, napalm strikes, and I was just there like spawn in, die, spawn in, die, spawn, die. I
yeah,
was like, damn, well, this is a lovely experience, but it's just like it's frustrating. It's just
yeah.
frustrating. It's not
And
like
and do
simple
you
run and gun.
blame like these super hard lobbies or like super easy lobbies on social based matchmaking or not social,
Field based.
based matchmaking?
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Skill based. See, like I think skill based matchmaking in its core sense isn't a bad thing. I like the idea that you're at least playing someone that's not complete trash, but also is somewhere around your skill park. With how it currently is, though, it seems it is just
It's just
it's
ridiculous,
it,
dude.
yeah, it's just like ramped up to like 12, if
Yeah,
not
What
higher.
what they've
Um,
done right now, I think, is kind of giving the people that aren't very good at the game like kind of like a participation trophy because they're putting it to people like us, that want to sometimes just have casual game and have people play like our skill, are playing against these dudes that are like play 24/7 all day, never get off the game, and they all just play with people that don't really know how to play the game. So I feel
yeah,
like it's like if anything, they should just put ranked, and just leave it.
yeah,
Pubs ranked,
exactly.
pubbed
That
ranked.
there needs to be a distinguished like a difference. There needs to be a differentiation. There needs to be pubs are just unranked fun. You can sometimes get tryhard lobbies. You can sometimes just get a load of shitters, and then
right.
ranked. That's where you sweat out and do your shit. But I hope that's added eventually, because right now it just seems like kind of crazy. Like I don't mind it because, as I said, that's just my shit. But it would be nice to be able to just relax and have some more banter games every so often.
Yeah. No, I feel that. I don't know if you guys saw, but I was just on Twitter like a couple hours ago about how there's this little add-on kind of thing to Warzone where it shows everybody's KDs. Like it literally shows every single person in the game. It shows their KDs, their KD as a team, and literally like anything you want to know about their team, you can probably find it. And I
Yeah,
saw on Twitter it was like, this is ruining Warzone because it really is.
yeah. There's also like with that companion app, people are able to alter like the location of their servers so they can get easier lobbies and stuff as well.
Yep.
I just find it crazy that people care, like the gaming has got to the point where people care so much about what rank and KD you have. Like the games, they're meant to be fun. Like
Right.
Valorant, on the other hand, or CS, those are competitive shooters. Like that's where rank's meant to be. That's where you're meant to be playing against other try hard sweats the same level as you. That's the whole point. But in something like COD or Battlefield, like it's just meant to be a run around gun, let off some steam for 20 minutes, half an hour, and then get on with your day.
Right.
Like, and I don't get the decision. But hey, it's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
feel
mean,
like
it,
I feel like it came from when they started cross-platforming. When they started the cross-play, that's when all this started happening. More hackers
Mm,
playing, cause I play on console. But like
mm.
more hacking has been happening and shit. More like sweating, and less casual play.
yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I really think like this whole like I at this point I'm don't know whether it's the community's fault or like, whose fault it really is because of the,
I
you know, go ahead.
Yeah, because that is something that as soon as you like get off of Twitter and you get off of like the big boy YouTube creators, like the guys having fun. Like there's so many people still chilling and just enjoying the game, and like the stats for it. Of course, Warzone's including this. MW, like the 2019 one, is the best selling COD of all time.
Yes, it is.
So you cannot say that COD is dying. You can't say that
No.
COD is like going downhill when it's literally just had its best year. Of course, Warzone's partly attributing to the reason for it. But it's like everyone's getting angry and stuff, but it's like, but the majority of the like, if people didn't like the game, people wouldn't be buying it and playing it.
Yeah.
So I guess the opinion of the community is somewhat just because the angry mold teens that want it like the old days, but
Yeah.
this isn't the old days. And if it was meant to be like the old days, then it wouldn't be selling as well as it is now, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you think um what is it? How could I Do you think Cold War has more of a problem with skill-based matchmaking than Modern Warfare did or
Oh,
Warzone?
Warzone, I have no clue. I don't play Warzone at all. I have no
Yeah.
interest in battle royales for the most part. In comparison to MW, I don't know. I don't think MW skill-based matchmaking was bad by any means.
No.
Like I played it for the first couple of weeks of release against 725 Riot Shield users with like throwing knives, and it was AIDS, but hey, that was what it was at the time. Well, I've been playing it now. I've been having really good lobbies. I've been having fun lobbies. I've been having bots. I've been having tryhards, and it's just been a nice variety. Like sometimes I've been going up against 6-man tryhards, and that's been fun. And I'd also be going up against Billy 227, who's touched a controller twice in his life and doesn't know how to aim at all.
Yeah.
Cold War, the first like 2 days or so, really good, really chill
Yes.
lobbies. Like everything was great. I only got about 3-4 days ago with my new computer, so yeah, but then, of course, as I started, like, getting good KD, I was starting to, like, shit on kids, basically, I started getting playing placed against other good people. Like, by no means am I considering these guys, like, insane, like, I can't kill them, but I can definitely feel that these guys know how to aim now, so I think it's definitely more obvious, but it's not, like, broken to the point where people are complaining about it, but that's from someone that plays competitive games, has gone to tournaments and shit like that, and played against good players. Um,
Yeah.
I uninstalled it. What was it? First update, right? Has there been any updates after that?
I think there's been a few, but of course it's been the holidays and stuff, so I'm assuming there'll be like a major update sometime like next month or so,
Yeah.
which hopefully will address like skill-based matchmaking. 'Cause I know people were talking about it, and a few of
Yeah.
the devs mentioned it.
So maybe I might
Mhm.
be down
Yeah, I'd say
and try.
give it 2-3 months, see where it's at, because and it's definitely gonna change. Because the fact that they were working on it during a pandemic,
Yeah.
like COD is always a kind of half-baked game at release, but when you then throw in the
Yeah.
fact that they've had to work from home during the few, like, months before where they're really polishing it and stuff, then it was never gonna be, like, the perfect game.
Right.
It feels like a beta still.
Yeah, definitely.
It is, and I think that's kind of what they're going for at this point, just because like they really like overhyped the launch of Cold War, and now it's just kind of like everyone's still complaining. I mean, you're always gonna have somebody that'll complain about the stupid like, oh, my bullet shot half an inch too high. No, like I feel like at this point they're kind of like, yeah, yeah, no, it's a beta. They're just kind of going along with it just because they don't want to get as much hate, so they can fix all the things and then re-hype and like, I don't know.
I
Mm.
feel like they're more focused on Warzone. I don't know why, but I feel like they're more focused on Warzone because it's the free and everybody's playing that over Cold War right now.
But
Um,
that
but
that's where they're getting the money, so
yeah, so I think they're focused on that more than Cold War, and they're just like, yeah, just leave that. We'll get back to
Yeah,
it. And then because I still go back to Modern Warfare, I still go back all the time. I'll play that and Warzone. That's it.
yeah.
mm,
All right. Well, let's hop out of the, Call of Duty shit because that's
yeah.
just a train wreck half this point. Um, what? So me and you met before S7, right?
Yes,
Okay.
like
What?
North days.
Yeah. 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 So what were like your other teams? Like,
So basically, the only other team I was in before North was a team pub stomping team called Hayes, which one of my friends used to run. Which actually had people that are really big in the community now. So people like Lummy, like North Lummy, the content creator.
yeah, yeah,
There's Carnage Moab, who's one of the one. I think he's the lead graphic designer of Carnage now. Um, there's a few other people that have kind of gone their separate ways of going to like the NBA 2K like basketball scene for
yeah,
designing roster for there and stuff like that. But I was in the Hayes. I then went and left that. That was like back in 2016. I then joined North as a streamer in late 2017, which is terrifying to think about.
yeah.
That was when I was 18. I'm now turning 20. I've already turned 21 now. Like crazy. I then joined Synergy, then went to S7 after that, after I left Sin and North, and then I joined Oxygen after that, and now I'm here riding solo.
Yikes. Okay. How long have you like really been in the community? Like, when did you first
Um,
originally join?
I'd say North. So North would be the proper time. 'Cause I didn't know all these other teams existed when I was in Hayes. Like I
Okay.
thought it was just that was a one of a kind thing. Like 'cause I was around CS teams before then and like competitive rosters and shit.
Yeah.
Um, but then Hayes, I was like, oh cool, COD team, Pog. And then North was the first proper time. I was like, damn, there's actually other teams and there's like cool shit
People that do
happening.
this for a living.
Yeah, exactly. I knew people
Yeah.
did it for a living, but like all in one little bubble.
Right. So when you joined Hayes, what was like your original like? Where did you see it going?
Oh, I have no
If
clue. It was I literally it was just my friends in there. Oh, it seems kind of cool. Fuck it. Like I wasn't even streaming consistently then. I'd stream maybe like once a week max, like
yeah,
once a month more like work on the odd YouTube video and that was it really.
yeah. Okay. Well, where do you see it going now then? Like, where
Um
do you plan your future to go in the community?
in the community I in like the community, this is the thing. Community is a really small part of what content creation is, like gaming, in terms of YouTube, Twitch, and the creator space. So in terms of the community, I'm staying in my own lane. I'll do my own thing. Like, hey, if a team wants me that I'm actually interested in, has valid like benefits from joining, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. And they actually vibe my content, then fuck it. Yeah, sure. But in terms of like my own personal life, I'm just go work on it, make it as much as I can. Like if I can make it pay the bills, cool. If I can't make it pay the bills, still something fun to do in my free time.
Right. Right. Okay. I get that. I get that. Um.
Do you enjoy riding solo over being on a team?
Yeah, I do, to be honest. I used to like being like I see the positives of being a team because it's really fun to have like motivation around you. You have all the clout around it. Like some people like the clout, the free followers that go around and suck your dick because you're in that team with that few letters. But at the same time, as soon as you leave the team, unless you've done a really good job of making those people be interested in your content, they leave you. They don't give a shit about you. They cared about the 4 or 5 letters in front of your name. Along with that, for some reason, I've always felt I have to stick with the content I joined off of, which I know makes no sense at all, but that's always been something in my head. And I've never felt I can experiment around with the content I produce while I'm in a team. Whereas
Yeah.
on my own, the only person who gets affected if I make a fuck up in my content is myself. So
Right.
I like that freedom. I like that ability to not give a fuck and not care what others think. So being solo is pretty chill right now.
I'm in the same boat. Honestly, I'm sticking with photography and running the podcast at this point.
Yeah.
To a point where it's just if somebody wants me, hey, maybe I'll consider it. But it's after a 7 ended, I'm just kind of like I don't know where to go.
Yeah, that was something I wasn't expecting, but I understand why, but I was just like, "God damn, that wasn't what I was expecting to see that do."
Yeah, no, neither was I. But Mikey, you're not really. I run your Twitter most of the time, so you're not really into teams or anything. So step away from that just so we can include everyone in the conversation.
Yeah, go for it. Ye on.
Do you have any other questions about teams or streaming or anything?
Um, what do you think the number one thing is to just grow as like a self-promoted content creator?
Don't stream. That is a simple answer. Right now, working on content off of Twitch is the best way forward. TikTok is, as much as we hate it, love to hate it, that cringe dance plays, you can grow so quickly off that thing. Like the fact that people can gain over 60,000 followers over one 30-second video that then gets a couple of million views that you put maybe a 5-10 minutes of work into,
Yeah.
fucking insane. Same with YouTube. There's this thing called YouTube Shorts. I don't know if people are aware of this. This is
Yeah.
basically YouTube's version of TikTok. Right now, I've been experimenting with it for a few days. The last 3 I've posted are my best performing videos ever in the 3 years I've been consistent on YouTube,
Holy
which
shit.
is terrifying. Yeah, exactly. Like we're talking. My last biggest video was a gameplay video of an unboxing of a weapon on Black Squad from 4 years ago. It's got 2,000 views,
Jesus.
reasonably
Holy
impressive.
shit.
Like, it's not a lot. A YouTube short of it is 30 seconds long that I put maybe 2 minutes of effort into, currently has 4,000 views. I uploaded that 2 days ago.
Holy shit.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't think that
So,
was that powerful.
yeah, YouTube Shorts are pretty cool. Now, they can't be monetized. They do add towards your monetization hours though, and of course they get you subs. So I think this is the power of what I'm saying about content on other platforms is the biggest thing to worry about. Like Twitch, the only time you grow is when you're live and when you have viewers. YouTube,
Right.
you can create content with 0 subs, and if you learn how to do the algorithm, how to create thumbnails, how to do tags properly, that can get thousands of views, hundreds of thousands, like, and can build a community to then take to Twitch or wherever live stream platform you want to go to.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I have a question about that. Can you
Go for it.
Hold
can
on.
you upload that straight from your computer, or do you have to do it only on
Yes, you
your
can.
phone, like TikTok and
You
shit?
upload that. Yeah, you can upload TikToks from your computer as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially, all you need to do is render the video on Premiere or whatever video editing software in 1080 by 920, not 920 by 1080. So it's
Okay.
vertical. Then upload it. Have hashtag be under a minute long. Have hashtag shorts in the title, description, and tags for the best searchability, and then boom, you're done. And that's it.
Damn. I might have to do that.
Yeah,
Just
I'd really
render.
recommend it. I'm still experimenting with it, but so far I've seen it doing well. Like it's working so far. I'm curious to see like how it is like over a month period. Say,
Yeah. Hell, I'm just gonna have to render like a clip of the funniest part of the podcast, put it up there
yeah, go for it. And the thing
at
is,
this
like,
point.
it doesn't get views instantly. Like, I noticed that some people's like shorts get traction like a month down the line.
Yeah.
But these ones, it's roughly been about 2 days after they get uploaded, they start to get views and get traction. But
Yeah.
pretty much all of them have got more views than my normal videos, which is very depressing to say. But the videos I actually put effort into get, like, say, 50 to 100 views, but then these ones get like a couple of thousands, like it's nothing.
Yeah.
You think that's because it's new right now?
Yeah, it's also because there's so little because like when you're looking at YouTube content, usually there's like years of content. Shorts, like although the concept's been around for years, this version of it's only really been a thing since September because India actually banned TikTok in July last year, and by September YouTube brought out Shorts, and it's currently only in beta in India, like the actual Shorts app, which you can record videos on your phone and upload it. So
Oh
I
shit.
think it's like trying to be a competitor to TikTok in its own way, except it's algorithm based instead of, and like more YouTube style. It'll last forever instead of the first like 20 hours or so it's active, and after that, like good luck.
Yeah, and I think at this point it's growing so much, and like there's
Yeah,
so many more like getting so many more views on anything like that, just because at this point like
there's
there's people that don't want to download like 13 different apps just to watch several other videos, and
exactly.
I think they're you know I think YouTube's trying to do what kind of Snapchat did or Snapchat or Instagram did, where they're combining stories and getting other people
Yeah.
to make more content and getting a bigger thing so everyone else can just go into one app and watch anything they want.
Yeah, exactly. Because just to like, I think pretty much you can watch them from like the top bar on your phone, like they're like the story icon or whatever on the top of
Yeah.
YouTube's. You just click through those and browse, and that's
Yep.
how you get views on them. It's insane.
Yeah. And there's a whole section dedicated to it, and like on the bottom of like
Yeah,
where it says like YouTube library or whatever, there's a whole section just to it for YouTube Shorts.
exactly. It's wild. It's gonna be interesting to see how it develops.
Yeah.
What do you think the biggest social media out there for videos is right now?
Oh, TikTok. It would, or do you mean like actual video, not just?
Like altogether?
Oh, TikTok, without a doubt. Like, in terms of fastest growing and like the amount of content that gets put on it per day, like the fact that you can talk about PewDiePie, he's been on YouTube for 10 plus years, I want to say. He's only just about got 100 million views. In this time that TikTok's been out, I think I can't remember her name, something D'Amelio. She's
Harley.
nearly, yeah, she's already got more subs, like followers on there than PewDiePie has subs on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, but I'd say YouTube still has more content because it can house content more than a minute long and the live streams. But I think the rate that TikTok is growing currently is just out of this world.
Yeah.
Do you think YouTube's just trying to take over like a monopoly with just videos overall? That's why they came out with shorts.
I I don't know because the whole point of YouTube is they want to throw ads on stuff. They will throw ads on stuff because by doing that, Google makes a shit ton of money. I can't remember the exact figures, but it was like in the billions. Like you can promote educational content, you can promote content like the interactional content, funny content, gaming content, nature, you name it, it's on YouTube. Like YouTube is the video source for any content you want to look for the most part. Um but with shorts, currently you can't monetize them. There are no ads on it. So I don't know if that's just a thing they're branching into, or if it's like something they're eventually gonna like want to take over. Because in the nicest way possible, I guess YouTube is more accepted as a family brand in comparison to TikTok and Chinese government and spyware and all that stuff. So it might be like hey, we have TikTok, but we're trusted. So who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
I
they have
know.
do they run ads on the shorts or no?
No, no. Shorts currently have no ads. You can't make money from them. You can't do anything with them. They are just 30-second videos that just pop up on your phone.
So they have the possibility of taking up TikTok.
Yeah, in its current state, but I'm assuming they will add ads of some kind. But even then, like people put up with ads on YouTube videos and stuff. Like
Yeah.
hell, they even put up with them on Facebook now. So
Yeah.
Everybody's fighting for the next itch to addiction.
yep, exactly.
had something in my head too, dude. The weed got me forgetting it.
Smokes before every podcast.
Beautiful.
You got to, bro. I
You
would
know,
have taken a break right now, but we already had to take a break for the kids.
all right, Mikey, I want Rob to experience your conspiracy theory.
No, come on. Do I have to do it every podcast, bro?
No, but Rob isn't from America, so
Okay.
I feel like it'll be
Oh,
more
God.
entertaining.
Okay.
Oh God, hit
Alright,
me with
here.
this.
So listen to this, okay? Don't laugh or say anything till I'm done.
No, I'll stay silent. Don't you worry.
So I don't know if you know. You probably know about the wildfires that started in California.
Yeah.
Okay, so those started around the election time. Like when it first started with them campaigning and all that shit.
Yeah.
So the Democrats did that, okay, to push
Okay.
everybody out of California to move to Republican states to flip their votes so Biden could be president.
Shit, that's 500 IQ. Not gonna lie. Has to be true. Has to be true, mate. But wait, I
I don't know.
weren't a few of those fires set off by like what are they called? Fucking when
Gender
you find
reveals.
out, gender reveals. Weren't they? Like, I'm
They
pretty
want,
sure
hey,
there was a gender
they
reveal that
could,
caused
they
like
could flip the media to make you think that, bro.
true shit. There we go. Hey, if it was a boy, Democrats are blue. I'm just saying. So like,
Ooh, boom.
if it was a boy, you need to find out what that gender reveal was, wasn't
Yep.
it? If you find out it was a boy that set off that forest fire, it all makes
Yeah.
sense. Boom, we've
Blue.
figured it out. We cracked the code.
Exactly. See?
God damn.
Look at that.
God
We just
damn.
needed an outsider to help.
Yeah.
Figure it
Exactly.
out.
It's an
I knew
outside
something
view.
was missing. I knew something was missing. I knew it. And he figured it out. It was a
There we
baby
go.
boy. That means blue.
All right, that's all. I just wanted to get your input on.
No, there we go. Now I've added to it. I've made the conspiracy theory even
Now the
more
next time
plausible.
I have to add that to it. So every podcast, I hope someone adds a little bit more to it. So by the end, I'm saying like a damn novel of like the whole thing.
That should be like one of your goals is write a novel at the end of after the first series of this podcast, the conspiracy theories of Slimak.
And then you just make a clip of each episode of how I just added more and more. Did
Exactly. It's like Tall Tales, but they just becomes more and more.
Lifetime conspiracies.
Yeah,
sir.
that show will be 7 foot before you know it.
Especially on YouTube Shorts, bro.
I don't think it'd be a bit more than a minute of content. So
Every episode, we just show that one part on YouTube Shorts. It's just going more. Slimak got
God,
more information.
this week,
The baby boy was actually Joe Biden's half cousin's sister's older brother's baby.
Boyfriend somehow.
boyfriend. Oh God, that's golden.
Oh man. Yeah, that's my one conspiracy.
I respect
And I like
it.
to
I
fuck
respect
around
it.
with people because some people actually like really think like, dude, that actually.
Tinfoil hats, mate. Keep
Oh,
those
s-
bad frequencies out, and then you're good to go.
Come on, I gotta be like the flat earthers.
Oh my god.
Hey, there's also the donuts as well. Now I'm a donut theorist here. I think there's a big hole in the middle, and it's just one giant donut.
Jelly filled or no?
I'm thinking more custard,
Oh
like
shit!
hot,
Hell yeah.
slimy custard,
Ew.
And that's like,
That just made me uncomfortable.
hey, the world's an uncomfortable place.
Swear to God, though, you're not wrong.
Oh, so how's COVID out there? Is it like straight? Like, can you just
No,
do whatever?
we are fucked, mate. We are going into a tier 4 lockdown, and it is a shit show.
They're the ones
Right
that
now. Wait, what?
aren't you guys over there in the UK and they know proper and shit. You guys are the ones who just got that new strand, right?
Yeah, no, dude, we out here like new fucking strains of weed. We got that Kush Kush Blazer 2000 COVID edition. We've also got a variant from South Africa, so that's great. Yeah. It's really interesting how. So I don't know if you're aware, we just left the European Union, be it a good thing or a bad thing. Fucking shit
Who
show
knows?
either way. No, it's gonna be awful. But the huge selling point for it was get control of our borders. Fuck the immigrants, etc. Personally, I'm against Brexit. I think everything the European Union level, hey, it was doing pretty well. But the whole thing was we get control of our borders, we can set our own rules. During COVID, we have not once closed our borders to international people. And because of that, we have a variant from South Africa. Now,
Holy fucking shit.
you get what I mean? So like I personally I thought leaving Brexit was an awful idea. But if you're going to deliver on it, and if you're going to deliver on this whole we get our borders under control, wouldn't you think during a pandemic it's a good idea to close our borders from any international flights?
Hey, dude, the
No.
Orange Man even did it, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's so yeah, no, we're in a bit of a shit show. We have yeah, it's kind of a fuck fest, but hey, we live a day at a time, and that's all that's
Yeah.
gonna happen. Like
Yeah.
it's here now. We just gotta keep on fucking on and
Dude, and I
stay
think
safe.
it's bad having to walk into Walmart with a mask on.
Mm.
Yeah, I hate that shit. And he's over here stage 4 fucking
I swear.
sounding like he can't even leave his room. He's locked
Yeah.
in his room and shit.
Yeah, no, I leave my door. There's a claymore out there, mate, and then fucking Boris Johnson's flying around in a helicopter, barrett in hand, ready to strike us down. Nah, it's not that strict, but it's just crazy. It's just
Yeah.
crazy.
What was that one rule that was gonna come out in the UK about like having like limiting the internet and shit like that like a while ago? Do you
I
do
have
you know what I'm talking about?
I have not heard of that. Are you talking about like wait, do you mean about like Rule 36 law, what was it called? Rule 36 or some shit?
I'm gonna say Rule 34 is something different, Rob.
Yeah, no, Rule 34 is enough. It's like Restriction 36 is like about copyright laws and stuff, right? Or are you
I
do you mean more
I
recent than that?
no, I don't honestly I don't remember what it was. I was
Fair
just
enough.
wondering if
Fair
you
enough. That
but I think I heard something from Sam Desi, as you know.
yeah.
I think it was either him or it was just blowing up on Twitter or whatever at one point, but there was one point where I think I heard that like something about limiting like internet or limiting some sort of shit, but I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong.
Fair enough. I haven't heard anything about but I'll say in comparison to America, we have shit internet. Like if we get 100 down, we have god tier internet. That's god tier right here. So it may just be that the internet was down the shitter at the time, and like you thought it was limiting, but in our sense, it was just the internet. Like someone
Well,
forgot to turn it on.
yeah, my internet speeds back at my house.
Yeah, I know yours aren't ideal, but in the comparison to like the Americans flexing like the 1K up, 1K down, like it's and going, oh, it's 800 up, 800 down. Do you think I'll even be able to stream anymore, guys? Like, and it's
Yeah,
like,
I have
shut
like
up.
14 down and like 1 up.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Really bad.
That's what the
pain.
U.S. does, dude. The U.S. is a flexing country. That's all they do. They flex. That's all they want to do.
Flexing on the haters.
Always, dude. That's what everybody does here, dude. You go to the city, everyone's like, bro, check it out, dude. I just paid $350 for my shoes. Bro, I bought mine at Walmart, dude, and they fit wonderful. Paid
And they
$20, bro.
What I did for my work boots.
Dude, I don't get it. They're like, they're snakeskin. Well, shit, I don't want fucking snakeskin. I just want some nice old leather, fake ass leather.
So you're the one who killed my snake in my house.
I don't know. I do spend money on my electronics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just did. I bought 2 monitors and a monitor stand, and I have the RGB floodlights that you guys can see back here. Look at the camera here and over there on his. It was a fucking clutch. Rob, speaking of RGB floodlights,
Yeah.
I have my color in my background, my lime green. He has his hot pink kind of thing. Do you have like a specific color for Fenneix?
Yeah, right now, so my key branding is like orange. So I have like an orangey kind of color and then like a light blue that washes over.
Yeah, that's dope. I
Because
do
those are just
light blue, pink.
ooh, yeah, light blue just works a lot. Because the thing is, if I take the light blue out, I could have it a different color, but like it washes out a lot of the room, so it doesn't actually look as good.
Yeah.
So
It
when
just
the
looks
lighting
nice.
designer kicks in.
Blue just
Mhm.
looks nice.
Yeah, it's
Color blue, like baby blue.
yeah, it just gives off good vibes.
Yeah. All right, ADHD is forcing me to ask, Rob, do you have any tattoos?
Yes, I do. I have 2. Um, so I'll put up to the camera. I have one on the inside of my arm, which is a tiny little axe. It's one I got. It was my first ever tattoo. It was a Friday the 13th one. It was 13 quid. It was from an artist I really liked. And I was just like, fuck it, I want to see what a tattoo feels like. You know, do I want to get any more? And I liked it.
Yeah.
It was good. And then on my outer arm, on my upper, I've got roses and rope, which is it's kind of like that tattoo that I could get so my family would accept it and like my parents would be like, "Oh, that tattoos are cool, yeah."
Yeah.
Because my on my mum's side, they're from a place called Yorkshire, which has the white rose, and that's like that symbol, you know, like how I'm trying to think of a state, but you know how like states have animals and logos to represent
Yeah,
them.
we have the
The
American
white
Eagle
rose
or
is
whatever.
Yorkshire. Yeah, exactly. And then my dad's side is from Nottingham, but they own a really big rope business or used to, and thus rope. So it was like, oh, it's both my families together. But I'm planning on getting loads more. I will get both my arms done. I will get tattoos up to my neck and just be completely covered.
Yeah. I don't know if you're looking at Discord right now, but
Oh
I was
yes,
telling you before.
hit me with the oh my, you've gone in.
Yeah, that's my first
Oh,
tattoo. So I
let's
got the
go.
camera here, and then I got
Yeah.
the "Live It Limitless" in my mom's handwriting, and then there's birds coming up here.
That's nice. I
But yeah,
respect that.
yeah,
Good shit.
I was telling you about that earlier. I'll show camera real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, once that cleans up, that's gonna look nice.
I'll insert a picture in the editing because well, it's a lot of work.
Are they all professionally done? No, yours is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, mine are both done from professionals.
Nice.
Well, it's from the same artist, but there's yeah, she's really good at what she does. I really hope I can get some more done once everything cleans up a bit more.
She.
Yeah, no, very good at
Just
what she
trying to get
does.
it cleaned up a little. Oh, I see. I see you. I see you.
Nah, not like that. I just meant the rest of the world so I can actually get tattoos without having to worry about just getting the ye old coronies.
No,
Coroni. What the fuck?
so I decided to go on Wish and buy a tattoo gun.
Oh god, I can okay, yep. Get the old
Um,
stick and pokey kind of.
Because I have 2 that are actually professionally done. I got my
Yeah.
first one, and then I go, oh man. So I bought a gun, $40.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So I decided to just try to start tattooing. I got a janky ass, uh, the Triforce? No, from Link. The fucking triangle.
Probably help.
Shit. It's from Zelda.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You
I
know what
can't think of its name right now.
But it's like the triangle, and it's got like 4
Yeah.
triangles and shit inside
Yeah.
of it. Yeah. Forget what it's fucking called. I have that on my knee, which
Yeah.
fucked up. I have a lightning bolt, a star, a cross, a skull, a smiley face. I have your name on my ass, and then I have my heart. I have my daughter's name and my grandpa's on my back.
Bless.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Speaking
Yeah.
of your name on my ass, when I was going to get my tattoo just yesterday, before the artist I was going to was drawing up what I showed you earlier, Rob.
Yeah.
One of his clients that came in the day before was looking to like get a tattoo and shit. And while he was in, he was like, so this old dude that came in, he doesn't have, like, he lost his voice or whatever somehow. And so we had to like write everything down on paper, so we couldn't, obviously couldn't see what he was saying because we were just sitting down on the couch waiting. And I haven't told you this yet, Mikey, but after the dude left, he goes, "I hear what you guys want to know what the dude was talking about?" And he was like, "I never usually do this, but this just is kind of like a funny story." And he goes, I was like, "So what does he want?" He said he wants a boat propeller on each ass cheek. And when he came in, don't ask me what the boat propellers are for on each ass cheek. No fucking clue. Who's gonna see him? Don't know. And
He's just trying to be a boat in 2021, man.
Dude, you can be anything you want, bro. There's 5,000 genders.
Exactly.
I swear. But that again, he was like, and then he asked if he could add something else to it. I was like, what else did he want to add? And he said, "Can you tattoo your name on my ass?" I was like, "Hey, I have a friend that has that."
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Hey, America's a crazy place. I respect
Where
that.
that's an understatement.
Yeah, well, it is Florida, so that made sense.
Yeah, it was.
It's a very
Yeah,
Floridian
that
thing
was
to
Florida.
do.
Yeah. Florida was eventful.
Everybody everybody was down in Florida. My sister and Donovan went down to Florida. You were down in Florida. I think his brother and his wife were down in Florida. Everybody went down to Florida. This opened everything.
They do. Florida,
Everyone's like, "Fuck this, dude! I'm going to have normal life again." And they all went
dude,
to
in
Florida.
the tattoo shops we went, so where my girlfriend could get her tattoo and where I got my tattoo, they didn't care about wearing a mask at that point. Nobody was wearing a mask. Nobody was doing shit. Florida is very open. Like you can go to
Yeah.
bars and shit, and some places do require a mask, but other places don't. So I mean, it's a good place to go, but you just gotta be careful about where you're going.
Sure. I moved to South Carolina. Normal out there, man.
Yeah. Rob, you planning on moving anywhere else at the UK?
Outside the UK, not anytime soon. After I finish university this year, I'm planning on moving in with a couple of mates and chilling, getting a job to pay the bills, and just streaming, making videos and shit.
Hell, I'm excited.
Hell yeah,
Yeah, it should be a good time.
can be bad. Can't really do anything now, right?
Well, yeah, I've still got to go to university. It's online till the 25th, so gotta
Yeah.
do that. Gotta get a dissertation written, which is 8,000 words of pure joy, and then a couple of reports, which are probably an extra 4,000 words each or so. So it's
Oh,
really
hell no.
it's
Holy
eventful.
shit.
Yeah, no, I do not like being an academic, and
So
I'm not good at being one.
if my English teacher ever asked me to write anything over 500 or 1,000 words, you best know the hell I ain't doing it.
Yeah,
I mean, fucked up, bro. I can
yeah,
type
well,
fast and I can get it done in like less than an hour, but still, like, fuck off.
yeah. No, I've
I'm-
got 18 days till I need that 4,000 word career plan written in, so that's gonna be fun. But hey, it'll be okay. It'll be what be.
All right, let me guess. Are you doing your career plan on streaming?
No, I'm hands
Damn.
on being a lighting designer because for theater production still.
Yeah.
As much as I'd just be like, yes, I stream, I create video content, and I network with all these people, and I
I
do this, and I communicate with sponsors. Please
Sign me
hire
up,
me.
bro. No, I'm just playing.
Do you have any sponsors, Rob, or no?
No. The thing is, I could have with a few companies, but they're companies I didn't give a shit about, in
Yeah.
the nicest way possible, and I don't see the point of ever representing a brand that I don't even care for myself.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Is there any in particular that like you are trying to work towards, like at the moment?
Not actively. I don't really see the point in grinding for sponsors. I don't want to seem needy. Also, I'm a small content creator. Type things change. Right now, I don't personally. I'm not like one of those guys going for G Fuel or anything. Like I don't drink G Fuel.
Yeah.
I don't really care about Control Freak, or I don't use Control Freak.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be cool to be sponsored by a keyboard or mouse company, but with how heavily I am into compute controller, in playing with keyboard and mouse and custom built PCs, I'd rather like to have the freedom to use the equipment that I think is optimal. So
Yeah.
I'd never want to be bound by a sponsor just because, oh, they send me free shit.
Yeah.
I'd rather spend money on the shit that I actually enjoy using.
Yeah. No, I'm the same way. Like I don't know if you how far you watched in the episode with Slimak and I, but
Mm.
I mentioned that Control is one of the sponsors that I'm trying to go for because that's just
Oh yeah, no, I completely see that. I respect that. I like the concept of control, but for me it's too sweet. It tastes like sugar, that's it.
really
Yeah,
okay.
I like the concept. I think it's a really good idea, but I think it's just the fact that I know Americans have a sweet tooth, and you're like everything just seems to be a bit. When I went over there years ago, everything just tasted a lot sweeter. So I guess it's just your like natural habit kind of thing.
Yeah. It was not back. He he muted his mic because he had a cough or whatever. Fucking.
And then I started talking. It was muted.
Oh my god.
Because you go like you said something about the sweet tooth, and you're like, and I know you like are. And then he goes American.
Yeah.
And it
That's
was
great.
muted.
Uh,
Oh jeez. Yeah.
Ugh.
yeah.
All right, Rob. Do you have any sort of questions for us or anything?
Not off the top of my head, I won't lie, but it is also after midnight, so my brain's just got like is not 100% whirring.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that. He's
Nah, don't even swear.
awake.
Like I'm fine. Like I'm awake, but like I on the spot, I just can't think of anything right now.
Doesn't
I'll be
stop me from
honest.
feeling bad.
No, don't. For real. You're chilling.
So, like, you got any more off the top of your head so far?
Yeah, yeah, something about the UK and I totally fucking forgot.
So, keep thinking, buddy. Make that train keep going.
Chugga chugga choo choo.
Oh god.
Hey, it's only 6 here. We're acting like we don't even know what the fuck we're talking about.
Hey, that's
Good.
fine.
It's an
You
American thing. We're always fucking lazy. What can you say, dude? Look at Joe Biden. Look at the laziest guy in the world is now president.
Okay.
Sorry.
Politics.
That one just came out. It's just.
All right.
But,
Well, you want to cut this one short for a little bit, so you can let this man get some sleep.
I don't care. He's sleepy.
Yeah, no, I don't mind either. If you want, if you got more shit to ask, go for it. Like, I'm open.
He's open like a book. Better start
Exactly.
reading at him.
I don't like books.
Born to lead, not to read.
But like, Rob, if you were a book, I'd open you. Sorry.
Damn.
Sorry.
Hey, that was smooth.
Damn,
That
Michael
was
Jackson
smooth.
with that one, dude.
Yeah,
You
full
what?
on thriller.
Smooth criminal right there.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we're gonna cut this one a little more short, just so we can let you get some
Go
sleep.
for it.
And
No, that's completely fine. It was a blast chatting. I appreciate you having me on.
yeah, no, absolutely, man. But as always, remember, stay safe, stay humble, live it limitless. Peace.
Doses.
All right. Hey, thank you for making this long. We love you. We appreciate you. Appreciate all of the support that you guys have given us. So far, since the first podcast, we've reached 8 subscribers. We've gotten over 160 views on that podcast, and there's nothing else that I could be grateful for. I love you guys so much. You guys have made my year. I know it's only, as of recording this, 11 days in, but you guys have made this January so incredible. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Stay safe, stay humble, live it limitless. Peace.